fire with their work, and the teaching of their skills brings to it the light of learning. Let the members of the Order of the Laurel attend upon His Majesty.
Now is the winter of our discontent, and glorious summer by this daughter of the West. From all the clouds that flower upon this floor, and the deep bosom of the ocean buried. Comes now Urtatim, student, scholar, teacher. She comes forth by their Majesty's grace to be brought forward and recognized. We are reminded to admit Urtatim, to your right and noble order. Let them now be brought forward. And here you are. We are minded to admit you to the Order of the Laurel. Will you accept from us this honor? Please, there are several spokespeople. We'll now call them to speak on your behalf.
Let Duke Fabian come now with words as to how this gentle has enriched our realm.
Back in the early 2000s, I became aware of Urtatim. We were having an event that was in danger of not happening because of extreme fire danger. There would be no fires allowed on site whatsoever of an overnight camping event. And we were trying to figure out how to get everybody fed when they're not able to do that. My lady and I, Alishka, had just devised a plan to have some sort of large feed for everybody that we could do in the parking lot, on the actual asphalt itself. But you know, we're trying to figure out how to make this work. How can we have seating for everybody? How's it going to work? So she had a bunch of rugs and pillows and everything else. But we can like do a Bedouin sort of thing where people can lay out and do this. But how are we going to do that? Urtatim was brought to our attention as somebody that might be able to help plan a feast that could be done in this situation. And we went with her and studied, and she was a font of knowledge and inspiration on how to do a medieval feast for a couple hundred that could be done in our situation. And it was fabulous working with her. All the information that she gave was just, you know, made my head explode. The feast was fabulous. Everything went off without a hitch, and was very grateful for everything that she was able to do. Turns out that she had joined the SCA in 1999 and had wanted to study Moroccan culture. There wasn't a lot online at that point, and then sources were sketchy and difficult to find, and so she soon ran out of material that she could source. So she found other tangential things that she could study, and thence started her career. She's been going and finding things, and with the advent of the internet has found a like-minded group, has been very active online, encouraging other people to do similar studies where they geek out together and also are able to inspire each other and share what they are learning. It was very enlightening to find out how large that group has become on the internet, and all the teaching that she has done here at Pennsic, and how well regarded she is, and the vast network that she has helped create. So even though we do not see all the work that she has been doing, Your Majesty, she has been busy fostering the arts and sciences and learning and bringing something new to the society that otherwise would not be here. I cannot commend you enough, Urtatim, to this order.
It's always dangerous to try to speak for all the roses, but I think that we would all agree that one of the main duties of a consort on a royal throne is to create space, community, and care for the populace that we serve, whether it's small or large. This lady has created space, community, and care far beyond any of our borders. She has created a space for people throughout the known world to come together, to learn from her, to teach her, and to teach each other, and to keep that ball rolling hopefully forever.
In like fashion, let Duke Ariadoc come now and let all know in what manner Urtatim has enriched our realm.
Urtatim practices a variety of arts. The only one I am competent to speak on is cooking of the Islamic world. I believe I was the first person in the society to practice that art, and Urtatim knows considerably more about it than I do.
The fact is, knowledge is a wonderful thing. And it's the very basis of what a laurel is. And if people confront each other about knowledge, that's not a problem. We should never be afraid of confrontations of knowledge and fact. We can hash that out. The fact is, prove, support, scholarship. All these things, like research, are important.
I am Katya Davidova Orlova Hazarina. I am of Ethelmark, which you're soaking in. I am a member of the Pelican and the Laurel, and I am a former landed Baroness. 20-odd years ago, I met this woman virtually online when she very bluntly informed me that wearing American tribal-style garb was not at all remotely period, as I assumed. And she proceeded to then very kindly and generously and effusively share with me resources so that I could wear much more accurate garb as I became a cooking laurel and pelican. She has shared her knowledge of cooking and of accurate garb and embroidery and so many other textiles with hundreds of people,
thousands,
across the known world.
Will you now give us your word that you will henceforth comport yourself as befits a peer of our realm, and that, as you most surely have until now, and that you will attempt in all your endeavors to be a noble example to all of our people? Will you promise to further treat and all with courtesy and uphold the laws and traditions of our kingdom? You may swear fealty at this time. Do you wish to do so?
To your liege and before your peers, swear your oath.
We now proclaim you Urtatim, mistress of the Laurel. Is there a token? Many tokens. It's all right.
Is there a history?
Is there a history to it?
This was bought for her
Okay.
because it was the one I loved the most.
Your Grace, is there a history to that medallion you passed on?
I made it. It's not that old because one just like it was given to my daughter when she got the laurel.
Oh, awesome. Fantastic.
And I've worn that one since then. It's chrysoprase.
This is one. Wonderful.
Almost. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're not completed. Just a partial.
This is mine. It has full image.
Arise, Urtatim, and greet your peers. Or you can sit and they will come greet you. Okay.
For Mistress Urtatim, newest member of the Order of the Laurel. Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah!
Let the proclamation be read.
Be it known that their majesties, Connor and Esau, King and Queen of the West, do on this day elevate their subject Urtatim to the peerage of the kingdom, and do admit them to the right noble Order of the Laurel. And they do grant unto them by letters patent such arms as they may register with their heralds. Done by our word and hand this 7th day of August in the 59th year of the Kingdom of the West. Honor Rex, Isa, Regina.